Chris Chinnock here at the Sony booth at NAB 2014, first day of the show. And what I'm looking at back here is actually it's the first live broadcast of 4K content over a cable backbone. What they're doing is actually this is a live feed from a studio in New York, a Time Warner studio, where they've got a F55 4K camera set up looking at this lady on the set here. And that is being encoded by a Cisco encoder. The name of the encoder is NERES Live, Cisco NERES Live. It's encoding 4K at 60 frames per second using HEVC. That is then delivered over an IP network to the Las Vegas Convention Center here, where it hooks up with a Cox cable system, which is then delivered to the TV here. At the TV, there's a set-top box that's been developed by ViXs. ViXs has a set-top chipset that does the HEVC decoding. This is a prototype set-top box. It then outputs that over HDMI 2.0 at 60 frames again to the Sony TV here. So what we're seeing is, again, a live feed right now. It's currently running at about 15 megabits per second, but there's not much going on, so you can't really see any problems in this encode. I'm told it can go as low as about 6. It really starts to break up at about 9 or so. But if there's going to be any movement in the picture, you're going to have to go beyond about 15. But for most content and for most people, this might be acceptable. But again, live feed, which is kind of interesting to the TV. So that's pretty much the story, I think. Oh, well, the set-top box is going to be available, I think, probably later this year, and Sony's TVs will also include its own HEVC decoding chip that can support 4K at 60 frames as well. That will allow it, for example, the delivery of Netflix content directly to the TV without having to go through the set-top box. So you've got a couple of different options to be able to deliver the content. I think that's about it. Chris Chinnock for Display Central.